Hello everyone, I hope you've had a busy and productive day. Don't forget to continue to share the photographs of the learning that you're doing at home, either on the Facebook page or by emailing them in to us. You can earn team points if you do. Welcome to today's story session.
When Goldilocks went to the house of the bears, oh, what did her two eyes see? A bowl that was huge, a bowl that was small, a bowl that was tiny, and that was all. She counted them 1, 2, 3. When Goldilocks went to the house of the bears, oh, what did her two eyes see? A chair that was huge, a chair that was small, a chair that was tiny, and that was all. She counted them 1, 2, 3. When Goldilocks went to the house of the bears, oh, what did her two eyes see? A bed that was huge, a bed that was small, a bed that was tiny, and that was all. She counted them 1, 2, 3. When Goldilocks ran from the house of the bears, oh, what did her two eyes see? A bear that was huge, a bear that was small, a bear that was tiny, and that was all. They growled at her, grr, grr, grr.
So that's it for today. Join me for our story session again tomorrow. Hope you have a lovely evening, everyone. Bye. First of all, here's a little reminder of yesterday's song. Today's story is called This Moose Belongs to Me. This is another story written by yesterday's author, Oliver Jeffers. You can see from the stamp on the left that this is a book out of our school library. So this is This Moose Belongs to Me by Oliver Jeffers. Wilfred owned a moose. He hadn't always owned a moose. The moose came to him a while ago, and he just knew that it was meant to be his. He thought he would call him Marcel. He began following Marcel, explaining the rules of how to be a good pet. Much of the time it seemed as though the moose wasn't listening, but Wilfred knew he was, mostly because he followed Rule 4 very well, not making too much noise while Wilfred plays his record collection. Sometimes the moose wasn't a very good pet. He generally ignored Rule 7, going whichever way Wilfred wants to go. The moose had a very good sense of direction, and Wilfred did not. And because the moose was particularly poor on Rule 7, Section B, maintaining a certain proximity to home, Wilfred quickly learned to bring some string along on their outings so he could find his way back again. Sometimes the moose was an excellent pet. He had no trouble with Rule 11, providing shelter from the rain, or Rule 16, knocking down things that are out of Wilfred's reach. Good work! One day, as Wilfred discussed their plans for the coming year on a particularly long walk, he made a terrible discovery. Someone else thought they owned the moose. Rodrigo, you're back! Wilfred was dumbstruck. This moose was Marcel, not Rodrigo. The old lady was mistaken, and Wilfred thought it only proper that he correct her. This moose belongs to me, he explained. And to prove it, he called Marcel, Heel. But the moose did not respond. He seemed more interested in the old lady. Good, Rodrigo. Fine. Embarrassed and enraged, Wilfred rushed off for home. But in his haste, and miles from anywhere, he tripped over his string and got tangled up. And there he lay. Wilfred was beginning to get a little bit worried. It was past his home time now, and the monsters would be out soon. He had just ruled out the last of his options when along came the moose. And performed Rule 73 brilliantly, rescuing your owner from perilous situations. All was forgiven, and perhaps Wilfred admitted he'd never really owned the moose anyway. With that in mind, he and the moose reached a compromise. The moose would agree to all of Wilfred's rules, whenever it suited him. Dominic, you're back, and you brought me an apple. I hope you enjoyed that story. I'm not sure I would like a pet moose. Let's finish off our story session with another one of my favourite songs.
There were 10 in a bed, and a little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. 9! There were 9 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. 8! There were 8 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. 7! There were 7 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. 6! There were 6 in a bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. 5! There were 5 in a bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. 4! There were 4 in a bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. 3! There were 3 in a bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. 2! There were 2 in a bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. 1! There was 1 in a bed, and the little one said, I'm so sleepy.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that song. Please join me for story session tomorrow. Have a lovely evening, everyone. Bye.